Alright guys, we're heading towards the hike. It is currently 5:50 a.m. Everything goes to plan, we should be able to see the sunrise. It is still pitch dark, we're good to go. Mark Garmin said the sunrise is at 7, so if we can get this hike started around 6, 5, be alright. Now, I wouldn't say go as far as to say that this is my favorite hike of all time. I come here often, probably the place I come here the most to do hikes, but it is the most reliable towards where I live because it's only like 10 minutes away. I'm already here. Made it to the start of the trail, as you guys can see. Well, I don't know if you guys can see, but we got first light. Not sunrise yet, but we got first light. Saw a couple people going back and forth already, so they know we're kind of late. The purpose of today's hike was mainly to try out the new equipment that I got. I got new boots, new layers, new underlayers. I wanted to come out here and take them out for a spin before the real test. Here's a little viewpoint. Haven't gotten too far yet, but I mean, it looks nice. I do have a headlamp. Probably not gonna need it for much longer, just because there's actually light outside now. We'll see how long I need it for. But I mean, it's coming in clutch. Took off the headlamp. We're past that. It's way too bright now. The moon is still out though. The trail's still looking relatively empty. But this is just the beginning. Honestly, at the pace that we're going, I think we might miss it. At least like the first few sun rays. All right, past the actual easy trail. Now starting here, this is the technical trail, which is where I wanted to try out these new boots. I can't really see whether the sun is out or not. It looks like it is though, but we'll get to see whatever is left. Recently had a storm here in SoCal, all of LA. It was like, we got flood warnings and stuff like that. So the trail's kind of like still wet from the storm that happened 3 days ago. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. So far the boots are really good. I'm guessing it was just that part that was still a little bit wet, just because there's a lot of shade, there's a lot of trees blocking from the sun. Yeah, it's practically dry. There's a little moisture, but it's dry. Check the views though. Alright, we're practically done with the technical part of the hike. If you could consider this a hike, it's more like a walk, to be honest. I mean, you're getting some pretty good elevation for where we are in LA. You get some pretty good views of Culver City, the ocean, kind of see the airport from here. What I was interested in was if we could catch the sunrise. There's a little wall here, little barrier. Let me see if we can see it. Alright, technically, the sun hasn't risen yet. So there's still a chance that we might be able to catch it. All right, got a few more minutes before the actual sunrise at 6:59, 6:55. A couple minutes and you should be able to see it. This is probably the best spot that we will be able to see it. All right, one of those mountains over there, past those buildings, is Mount Baldy. That's gonna be a massive feat, because I believe the highest point I've ever gone to was Mount Hollywood, which does not compare. You can see the Hollywood sign here for a little bit. Then you can kind of see it, but not a lot. These are the trees that are on the way, but it's there, it's coming out. All right, it's fully out. It is going to get super hot. I felt it a little bit with the layers. They're actually doing work. They're actually doing what they're supposed to be doing. But probably the jacket. The jacket's probably not, this jacket is for sure not gonna go to the Mount Baldy hike, for sure. Well, I say that the shoes are doing, the boots are actually doing what they're supposed to. I would say most definitely. This has been like the most comfortable I've ever been coming down this trail. What was this? This was a 12% incline. I never even knew that. And it was kind of muddy, kind of slippery. The shoes held up. It was the most grip I've ever felt coming down this hike. So I'll say the shoes are so far so good. For sure have kept me warm. Call me crazy or whatever, but I do not remember that it used to be like a pavement path. It used to be like rocks and pebbles. That really tripped me out right now. I almost got lost. I felt like Is this the right way? Because I don't remember it being paved. Yeah, that's cool, I guess. It was kind of difficult to go out there if you didn't have like good shoes with grip. Unless it's always been there and I'm the one that's stripping actually. Cycling paradise down there. Nice little hike. We're coming up to the end point. Now we're gonna head back. Which I feel like I could keep going, but I gotta go back. Gotta get a run in. Didn't even see the sign. Crazy. Did not see that sign. Should I try out the boots out here? What if I fall? It's gonna be embarrassing. Like, sure, I understand, like, if I was the only way and there wasn't like a path around here, then I would be understandable. Like, yeah, you fall, whatever, you were trying. But if you just like straight up go up there on your own, no one told you to go up there and you fall, I feel like it's a bit embarrassing, you know? Yeah, so far so good. We went all around that hill over there. Went to Culver City stairs. We're back. We're pretty much 3/4 done. So climbing the way up again. Doesn't feel too bad. Made it back up. Yeah, for sure the shoes are really good. I just gotta break them in a little bit more. So far so good. All right, we made it back to where we started. Only took a little bit over an hour and a half. Could have been faster, but I made a few stops here and there, but it's a good way to end it. See downtown from here. Yeah, let's get back to the car. All right, definitely a good hike. This has always been a pretty good hike, I'm not gonna lie. So this was just like small little training session for what is to come. This was a total of 6 miles, but there wasn't much elevation climb, so that's like I think I'm good with like the endurance part of like going for a long period of time, but probably the elevation, it's what's gonna for sure slow me down a lot, which I can divide into like multiple breaks. I kind of like looked around the trails and the maps of Mount Baldy. Should be able to take multiple breaks or have a little sitting area. There's even a spot like a little camping tent a little camping table where I could just sit down and cook up a quick meal. Just more of my equipment that I bought. So I'm excited for that. I mean, for sure, next week it has to be the day. We are back home. Just having breakfast. 3 pupusas, if you know, you know. And a little protein shake. Plus a little sandwich, if you guys can see it in the corner over there. But yeah, we're gonna eat up, and then we got an easy 6K to get done, and we're gonna hit the gym after. Halfway through the workout, 3 kilometers in. Doing pretty good timing. But look at the mountains. Oh boy. They look even better from here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but they look really good. For sure there'll be snow next week when I go on the hike. I'm excited. I think that was pretty good actually. I ended up getting a PR for my fastest kilometer, so that was cool. Yeah, overall pretty decent stats. Threshold, which it shouldn't have been that intense, but I kind of like pushed myself at the end. Now we're just gonna go ahead and try to edit some of these videos for Instagram, and then we'll hit that gym session. All right, boys, nothing crazy today. We just got some volume work, loading up 78 kilograms. Yeah, that should be a pretty chill workout. So we're doing 6 sets of 5, 78 kilograms, 172 pounds. Shouldn't be too bad. We'll see. Was it 5? I did 6. Damn. Still forgetting how many I gotta do. I'm not gonna lie, I hate these, but at the same time, the pump is nutty. So let's thug it out.
I'm never signing out. Throw my elbows up. You
All right, last one. Absolute failure. That was good.